Imagine the chaos of a stormy night in the heart of New York City, rain pounding against the windows of a lavish penthouse like angry fists. A young woman, drenched and desperate, bursts through the emergency room doors of St. Mary's Hospital, cradling a limp, pale man in her arms. She's no one special, just a barista from the wrong side of town, but in that moment, she's a force of nature. Nurses gasp, doctors freeze, and the world seems to hold its breath as she screams, "Help him! He's dying!" Little did anyone know, this poor girl was about to unravel a web of deceit that would stun the entire hospital, and expose the dark underbelly of one of the city's most powerful families. If this hook has you on the edge of your seat, hit that like button right now to show your support, and subscribe to the channel for more heart-pounding stories that blend real emotion with unforgettable twists. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Her name was Elena Ramirez, a 24-year-old with calloused hands from years of brewing coffee and dreams bigger than the tiny apartment she shared with her ailing grandmother in the Bronx. Elena had grown up knowing hardship like an old friend, her parents gone too soon in a car accident, leaving her to fend for herself and her abuela, who battled diabetes with quiet dignity. Elena's days were a blur of early shifts at the corner cafe, where she served lattes to the elite who barely glanced her way. But one rainy afternoon, everything changed when Alexander Harrington III walked in, his designer coat dripping water onto the tiled floor. Alex, as he preferred to be called, was the heir to the Harrington fortune, a billion-dollar empire built on tech innovations that powered half the world's smartphones. At 26, he was polished, charming, and utterly out of place in her world, yet there he was, ordering a simple black coffee with a smile that lit up the dim shop. Their first conversation was nothing special. Just small talk about the weather and how the city never slept. But Alex kept coming back, day after day, drawn to Elena's genuine laugh and the way she listened without judgment. He confided in her about the pressures of his life, a controlling father, Reginald Harrington, who saw him as a pawn in boardroom battles, a socialite fiancée, Victoria Langford, chosen for her family connections rather than love, and the isolation that came with unimaginable wealth. Elena shared her own struggles, the fear of losing her grandmother, the stack of medical bills that grew like weeds, and her secret passion for painting, hidden away in sketchbooks under her bed. What started as friendly chats over coffee blossomed into stolen moments, late-night walks in Central Park, where Alex would sneak away from galas, and quiet dinners in hole-in-the-wall eateries where no one recognized him. As their bond deepened, challenges mounted like storm clouds. Alex's father discovered their secret rendezvous through a private investigator, furious that his son was slumming it with someone from the lower class. "She's after your money, boy," Reginald snarled during a heated confrontation in their opulent mansion. "End it, or I'll end it for you." Victoria, sensing her perfectly planned future slipping away, spread vicious rumors among their social circle, painting Elena as a gold digger. Elena's friends warned her too, "He's from another world, chica. This can only end in heartbreak." But love, as it often does, blinded them to the warnings. Alex proposed breaking off his engagement, vowing to build a life with Elena, one where money didn't dictate happiness. They dreamed of a future together, perhaps starting a foundation to help underprivileged artists, combining her creativity with his resources. Then came the fateful night. Alex had invited Elena to a discreet dinner at his penthouse, away from prying eyes. They laughed over homemade tacos she prepared, toasting to their future with cheap wine that tasted like victory. But midway through, Alex clutched his chest, his face turning ashen. "Elena, something's wrong," he gasped, collapsing onto the floor. Panic surged through her like electricity. With no time to call an ambulance, traffic in the city was a nightmare, she bundled him into a taxi, her heart racing faster than the cab's engine. Rain blurred the streets as she held him close, whispering encouragements. "Stay with me, Alex. I love you. We're going to be okay." At the ER, the scene was pandemonium. Nurses swarmed, wheeling Alex away on a gurney while Elena paced the sterile waiting room, her soaked clothes clinging to her like regret. Hours ticked by like torture. Finally, Dr. Marcus Hale, a seasoned physician with kind eyes hidden behind wire-rimmed glasses, emerged with a grave expression. "Miss Ramirez, your quick thinking saved his life. But I have to tell you, he was poisoned. Arsenic, from the looks of it. Deliberate." The words hung in the air like smoke, stunning the hospital staff who overheard. Whispers rippled through the corridors. The billionaire's son, poisoned? By whom? Elena's world shattered. Who would do this? And why? The investigation unfolded like a thriller novel, pulling Elena into a vortex of suspicion and danger. Police arrived, questioning her first. After all, she was the outsider, the poor girl with everything to gain. "Did you have access to his food?" a detective probed, his tone accusatory. Elena's tears flowed freely as she defended herself, but doubt crept in. Could this be Reginald's doing, eliminating the threat to his dynasty? Or Victoria, jealous and scorned? Alex, recovering in ICU, weakly grasped her hand. "It wasn't you. I know it." Their love became their anchor amid the storm. As days turned to weeks, key challenges tested their resolve. Elena faced public scrutiny. Tabloids splashed her face across headlines. Pauper poisons prince? Her job suffered, customers whispered, and her boss suggested she take time off. Her grandmother's health worsened under the stress, forcing Elena to juggle hospital visits with caregiving. Alex, meanwhile, confronted his family. From his bed, he demanded answers. "Father, if you had anything to do with this." Reginald denied it vehemently, but cracks appeared in his facade. Hired investigators dug deeper, revealing Victoria's secret. She'd been embezzling from the Harrington Foundation, fearing Alex's marriage to her would expose it. In a desperate bid, she'd laced the wine with arsenic, intending a slow demise that looked like illness. The resolution came in a courtroom drama that gripped the city. Victoria's arrest stunned everyone. Her tearful confession on the stand exposed the ugly side of greed. "I did it for us," she sobbed, "but it was for herself." Reginald, humbled, visited Alex in the hospital. "I was wrong, son. About everything." He extended an olive branch to Elena, offering to cover her grandmother's medical bills as amends. Elena, though wary, saw the humanity in his regret. With the truth out, Alex and Elena emerged stronger. He broke free from his father's shadow, starting a new venture focused on social good, with Elena as his partner in every sense. But the emotional depth ran deeper than the plot twists. Elena grappled with self-doubt. Was she worthy of this love? Alex wrestled with guilt over dragging her into his world. Their conversations in quiet hospital rooms peeled back layers, her sharing childhood memories of loss, him admitting the emptiness of wealth without purpose. Relatable moments shone through. Elena's abuela, wise and frail, telling her, "Love isn't about money, mija. It's about the heart that beats for another." Alex's quiet vulnerability, admitting he envied her freedom from expectations. The story paced itself like a marathon, building tension through investigations, heartfelt reunions, and small victories. Elena's paintings became a metaphor, vibrant colors emerging from dark canvases. By the end, as Alex proposed on a sunny park bench, ring in hand, the message crystallized: true love transcends barriers, turning poison into purpose. Hardship forges unbreakable bonds, and kindness in the face of cruelty inspires change. As the credits roll on this tale, remember, life's twists can lead to triumphs if we hold on. If this story moved you, smash that like button. It helps spread these inspiring narratives. And subscribe now for more emotional journeys that remind us of our shared humanity. What would you do for love? Share in the comments below. Until next time, keep believing in the power of the heart.